Good morning. How are you feeling? You know, we are beyond halfway. We are approaching a weekend. Happy Saturday. I wanted to really stress, and we're going to talk about stress, the importance of not allowing the weekend to become your weekend. Don't let old habits slip in because there's no work and you have all day long and you're seeing more friends or getting more social with family. Let today be just as diligent as any of your other shake days. You're in the midst of a detox. Now, moving forward, yeah, we'll teach you the 80-20 rule. We'll let you know to loosen up a little and allow more spontaneity, creativity, and wider borders, but we're in the midst of the detox. You chose to do this, so let's stay the course. Now, this does not mean you aren't going to be social. It means you're going to make wiser decisions. So if you're out to a restaurant with a friend, you're not going to say, oh no, I'm on a cleanse. I'm going to sit here and drink water and watch you. Today's not a cleanse day. You're just going to get mindful when you're ordering. And I promise on any menu, I mean, I don't know if I've ever come across a menu that only has deep fried red meat, all white menu. Okay. So you can be on there and you can look for what is nourishing. And you can say, oh, I'll skip the fries. Can I get a side salad? Can I get a thing of roasted Brussels sprouts instead? Can I even the deep fried Brussels sprouts are better than the deep fried fries. I'm going to put that out there, although deep fried anything's not ideal. You can always fine tune it. You can always bring it up a notch or two or three or five. So that's what I want you to be mindful of. There's probably a fish or chicken option on the menu. There might likely be little symbols that say gluten-free, and you have those to look out for. So just be mindful, go have fun, absolutely have fun. Eating has become a method of fun, but really eating is fuel. So really start to put that scale on and say, am I eating for fuel or am I eating for fun? I mean, that's like idle eating. You open up a bag of something and you didn't even know you ate it till it was gone. And you're like, wait, I wasn't even that hungry. It's just this fun factor. It was an enjoying process to crunch on something or the textures and the flavor combo. So let's get out of that headspace of food means fun, because fun means fun. And you bring the fun no matter what you're eating or drinking, right? Okay. But why do we as humans naturally have this like, oh, it's the weekend, I'm going to break free. And I'm going to blame it on stress. So yes, I'm talking about stress today because we get so bound up in the week with our schedules, our work, maybe just a lot of pressure from whatever area, whether that be family or your career. We feel the weekend is a time to go, I get to do anything I want. Therefore, I'm going to go as far as I can. And that yo-yo effect is really playing havoc on our body. So we've got you covered. Already, you are consuming, I hope that you have this, you're consuming your Ionic Supreme, the adaptogens. This is physically helping your body cope with stress. So the stress is there. The boss is still there. The traffic is still there. Anything that fires you up and gets you all burr, burr, burr. This allows you to physically adapt to that stress, meaning you've got more ease. I hope you've been feeling that effect already. Now, if you are someone who hasn't really felt that effect, number one, you can take another shot of this midday. It will help. Or you can double your shot in the morning and take 2 ounces in the morning. That might be your hot spot. I've even had clients do 1.5 ounces because that's that sweet spot for them. So play around with the dosing. Okay, that's one idea. If you try all this with Ionics and you just know that you are a high stress, you live a high paced life, you have a stressful career, you just don't manage stress well, whatever that is, I want to introduce to you the option of Adaptogen Elixir. Now, this tiny little bottle here, and it's just 1.69 fluid ounces. It's a shot, is one dose. So you don't have to measure it out, right? We did it for you. This is the adaptogens that are specific to stress in a highly concentrated form, delivered to you in a rose flavored black kombucha. Kombucha is tea, black tea kombucha. Now that is slightly effervescent. You're going to get the little bubbles in there. It is fermented tea that is so healthy for our gut, and it's a delivery system for those amazing adaptogens. Now, what's the difference between these adaptogens and these adaptogens? This guy has 99 active ingredients. It is for homeostasis. It can bring balance to the body in so many areas, of course, with stress, but also with hormone balancing, with immunity rebalancing. This brings balance. It's beautiful. I take it every day. Now, this guy is 5 of these herbs, 5 herbs of adaptogens, all put into this beautiful, pinpointed stress solution. Okay, so these are your options here. And what I want to say is, some people don't realize they're under stress, but if you're inflamed, it could be a stress response. So maybe it's not a psychological stress that you're experiencing, but there's an inflammatory response from your stress. So you might, once getting a hold of this or this, start to notice that you're not as puffy, that you're feeling more free in your joints. Stress also, when it's chronic, can produce chronic fatigue. So if you have been feeling like you hit a wall or you're just exhausted, some people reach for caffeine, and I promise you that right there produces a roller coaster again, right? But when you reach for adaptogens, you're going to have a calm energy. It's going to raise the bar of energy instead of roller coaster your energy. And what that brings to you is no jitter of, oh my goodness, I'm so energized. Like coffee is a jitter response. This is a positive energy, a balanced energy. So it comes across as mental clarity. You can focus longer. You can stay in a project longer. If you are even working out, you might have a little bit more of a little fuel tank. You're like, wow, I can go further, go faster, go longer. So you get on autopilot so often in your life, and a lot of it comes from here. It's what's between the ears that gets us going and even produces our stress. So if you can just focus on some adaptogens, that's the natural ingestible part of managing stress. You also can just start to say, what are the elements in my life to help me with this talk? Now, meditating and prayer, that's how I work a lot of my stress out. Give up, give God, let go, let God. So that is one thing. And meditation is the download of your prayer. Prayer is a one-way out towards God, and meditation can be when you're receiving. So I always recommend jumping into that if you don't have it as a habit in your life. And then other things could be going for a walk, getting outside, calling a friend just to unload a little. But you can switch your narrative, flip the script. If you're constantly saying something in your mind, it's burdening you, it's weighing you down. Oh, I'm never going to get there. This is not going to work for me. I'm always getting the short end of the stick. Like whatever that narrative is, learn to flip the script and get a new narrative. It's up to you to make that conscious decision to say, I'm in the process of getting better. I'm in the process of getting more fulfillment. I am in the process of losing weight. Whatever that talk is around, switch it. Not I can never, or I will never, and say I am in the process of, because you can't tell yourself you're there, right? Because that would be a lie, and your subconscious mind is not going to believe it if you can't believe it yourself, because you see yourself, you experience these things. So if you are making a full statement, I am in the process of whatever that is, your body and your subconscious start to believe it because you believe it. And I believe it. And I believe it for you. And I know this can change your life, change your stress, change your physical health, change your healing process. I know it. I'm so glad you're here and you're keeping the faith with us. And we're approaching another round of cleanse. So we're not making the weekend a week end to our week, right? We're going to stay strong, stay focused. And if you feel the need for any of our adaptogens, we have more. If you are absolutely low energy, we have e-shots and BEA drink, botanical energy adaptogen. Both of those come with caffeine from a very pure source of yerba mate and green tea, not the jittery kind of caffeine from coffee. Okay. And when it's blended with adaptogens, it really can pull that energy stretch out. So those are all of your stress tools. I hope that you had practiced some of your deep breathing, slow breathing. I will post my breathing exercise again in this post in the comments fields, in case you want to start to learn a little square breath. Controlling your breathing can help control your thoughts, can help open up your body, your lungs, your heart space, and get you more in control of the physical body through the breath. So I hope you have an amazing weekend. Hope I didn't go too long today. Have a most blessed Saturday. And if you're going out, be mindful, but please still go out, enjoy yourself. Life is beautiful. Life is for balance. Take care, all.